quite a few characters as well, though I know he normally sticks to Mario. And we're going to be seeing both players stick to their mains right now. So
yeah, when they played earlier, Prodigy was using Joker.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see Mario come out right away.
Yeah, has a good enough respect for Gohan to not fool around, as you will.
Both these players have large numbers of their family here to support them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is nice to see. Papa
Exactly.
Alonso right behind Prodigy there, and got RG right next to Gohan.
In case you missed it, Joker is the fool, so that's why it works.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, but Gohan doing a nice job putting so much pressure on Prodigy right now, trying to ruin Prodigy's tournament hopes, but Prodigy just taking him up to the sky. Snake is heavy, so he's not going to quite do it yet. And that up tilt coming through is so strong for Gohan right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Normally I would say don't ever counterpick Mario to, or don't ever take Mario to PS2, but when you Snake, that up tilt, a lot easier to do than a ladder confirm.
Exactly, and it's nice platform coverage as well when you have very limited space on the platforms and you can cover one side of the platform with a grenade or a bomb. Okay, Cypher coming through for him, and Grenade putting Prodigy back on the ground, but great spot dodge there, punishing with that up smash to Prodigy, recognizing Gohan has been getting so much value off these grabs at early percents. Gonna go for the mortar. Good shield from Prodigy, recognizing the down air, and gets this jab reset. Not gonna get too much more off it. Good out of shield down air from Gohan right now. Has a lot more pressure, just needs a little bit more damage, and he can get this up tilt kill. Prodigy going for that spike down though. All he needs is that up tilt at the ledge, and that is gonna spell the end. He has to be so careful.
He's been finding those all day, and it's just put in so much work for him.
But that up tilt again coming through for Gohan.
Man,
even when you trade it.
That sweet spot just comes out so fast.
Oh, yeah. he gets hit, and it looks bizarre when Snake gets hit himself and gets the up tilt, but it works nicely. Good shield pressure there. As I mentioned earlier, that platform, Snake is just able to cover it so nicely with C4 and up tilts. Getting so much value out of these down airs. We saw Prodigy punish one of the down airs earlier, but has to figure out another way around those right now. Otherwise, he's going to keep getting blasted off the ledge. And it seems like Gohan's general strategy in this game is to rack up enough damage to get these down up tilts.
Yeah.
As I said, just find damage here and there. Doesn't matter if you trade. And then up tilt them when they approach.
Yeah, it's working out for him, man.
It covers Prodigy coming in, trying to get a grab on him. And it's just been so nice there. Obviously, he does have some games to win. He does have to win a total of 6 games, as Gohan is coming from the other side. So Prodigy does have the advantage there. But and Prodigy being a very high-level player can also very much adjust to what Gohan does. So we'll see how Prodigy does this game, especially since he's sticking Mario the whole way through. Nice back airs there, putting some platform pressure on there. Prodigy getting the regrab. Gonna go for some of these spins as well. Takes him up again. Nice DI though, and Gohan manages to plant the C4 on him as Prodigy was comboing him.
That's crazy. Okay.
Forward smash there. Okay, he's gonna have to up B again, and this is a very tough position to be in. Okay, ciphering from any part of the stage that's not below when you can't gain a lot of altitude is a very difficult spot for Snake to be in. As we saw, Nature landing way more predictable, Prodigy punishing that. Getting way more strings in here, a much cleaner game for Prodigy right now, but getting blown up by that grenade helps reset the neutral a little bit for Gohan. Doesn't get aggressive enough to follow that tech chase. Gohan has been so sure of his tech chases in this game. I don't want to see him hesitating too much with them. Okay, he's off stage now, and Prodigy getting that down smash as well. Goes so deep, but they trade.
Yeah, the grenade catches him underneath the stage there.
That is a trade much more in favor of Prodigy right there. Prodigy was at a very high percentage to begin with.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of best case scenario for Gohan, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Oh my gosh.
And Prodigy SD is maybe trying to pull off something fancy against Gohan, and Gohan getting a nice mix-up by recognizing how dangerous it is for him to recover against Prodigy normally, and recognizing the mix-up there, but he's going to be sent down to the ground below. Oh gosh. Down to ground zero. Solid Snake is fallen, unfortunately. Prodigy has some ground to make ups now. It is currently tied up.
Yeah, 1-1 each. So that game a good way to kind of recover from
Exactly.
When you're the one sitting in winner-sided grands, you don't really expect to drop game 1, right?
Yeah.
You go, okay, it's a stage I love. It's a matchup I've already won. This is going to be fine. So having a strong showing in that game 2 is probably real good for Prodigy's mental health.
Got to build up that momentum because that momentum is so key going into your next couple of games. Even if you lose, ultimately, the first set, you got to have some confidence going into the second one. So, but opting to go Ganondorf, this could be a very volatile matchup. Prodigy is very good at punishing heavy characters and getting in there, but GOHAN is just so good at racking up damage on Ganon, so we'll see.
Yeah, we saw it against 3XA earlier today. We'll see how it does against Prodigy now.
And Prodigy's movement is so clean. He might not get punished as hard as 3XA was, but we'll see. GOHAN opting to dance around a little bit. Prodigy just waiting for him to throw out a move. Recognizing that Ganon cannot make an opening himself. You have to make an opening for Ganon. Gets that nice up tilt, air follow through. Pushing again. Ooh. Not enough to spike, but pushes him off stage, which might even be better in this case. Doesn't get up attack and punishes him for it hard. Footstool coming through. Recognizing how deep that he had to go in order to avoid a back air from Prodigy, and then Prodigy was able to drop down and get the footstool. This Ganon pick, not the cleanest thing coming through for GOHAN. GOHAN's got a mean Ganon, but Prodigy seems to be doing a great job of maneuvering around it. Mixing up his approach timings and then forcing GOHAN to approach as well seems to be a big key for this. Carries him up, not enough to kill yet, but one more string will. And back air just far enough off to not kill him. So GOHAN's still looking for this kill.
Oh, they can't just go for those against Prodigy, man.
Yeah, a little bit desperate, and the whiz kick ends up getting the pig punished. So
Cow Smash is going to be all right, though.
Yeah.
Turns out that move's pretty good.
You can seal out the stocks, and it's especially nice when you have Angel Platform Invincibility. It helps out significantly to get those smash attacks out, because your opponent is much more afraid of what you're doing. Trying to get that tech follow, but not working out for him there. Prodigy's going for that up tilt. He's going to go, okay. I was thinking he's going to go for the forward air, but
yeah, I was right there with you.
There. Doria coming through, though. And GOHAN is back in this. Good stuff, recognizing how much Prodigy was dancing around that platform and knowing that Doria would cover that platform very nicely. Amazing play from Prodigy, recognizing he probably could have gone for the jab reset, but opted instead to let GOHAN roll in, recognizing that GOHAN might have been scared and roll in after the reset and getting the up air punish. Okay, that flood just some major damage on him, and he's not going to make it back after that flood into Fireball. Very potent stuff from Prodigy there, demonstrating how to take down a Ganon, how to dismantle a Ganon strategy. It's really difficult and very intimidating to play against Ganon just because they are so powerful, but if you let them make the moves and respond in kind, while also having a few moments where you put in some pressure here and there to make them want to react, then you'll be in much better shape against Ganon. Gonna be sticking back to Snake here, okay.
Yeah, that's probably a wise choice at this point.
Yeah.
I like that he went for it.
It was a valiant effort, but Mario is able to just dance around a lot of what Ganon throws out there much more easily without committing to anything, and if you're not committing to anything against Ganon, then he's not getting much value off of you, so.
Exactly.
But we do have it on Battlefield this time, so Prodigy does like Battlefield because it allows him to do some silly combos like the spin into up airs and up Bs. See how it affects GOHAN's play, though.
When we saw GOHAN on Kalos earlier, we saw him pull the grenade and then shielding to drop him right. Like he would be like facing just away from the ledge, so he was using it kind of a downward angled projectile for it. So here on Battlefield, those explosions are going to cover enough area to make that pretty useful no matter which platform you're on.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Just like that.
Yeah.
When your opponent tries to pressure you when you're holding a grenade, it just doesn't work. And dropping the C4 really quickly there, and it worked out nicely. Make sure to get that C4 down again right away. Has been doing such a good job of making sure his C4 is always on the stage. Because when it's not there, it's just not applying pressure, and as long as you have it there, it's a portion of the stage that your opponent has to respect. And these backers coming through very nicely for GOHAN.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more incremental damage out of GOHAN than we did in previous sets.
Yeah. Racking up damage with the grenades when your opponent has to approach also helps tremendously. Prodigy getting the grenade, though, and comboing off of it himself. Okay. opts to go for the now. Just narrowly misses Prodigy as he does opt to drift over the opposite direction. Okay, great tech trace there from GOHAN. Doing that short hop into a grab, and then just confirming that very nicely.
I know Prodigy's going to be mad about that because he's been sitting next to me all day going, no one should go for forward roll after the snake's down throw.
Yeah.
And then the one time that he went for the roll.
It's unfortunate, but GOHAN in a great position right now. Still behind 5 games, so he does have to take this one to bring it to a 5. He only needs a bit more damage there. Gets that C4 there. Such a scary thing when you're on the platform. It's not quite a command grab, but you're putting C4 on someone, and it's a long-term investment. That works out very nicely because they can't shield it. So I'm gonna go for some missiles here.
Wow, that nair conversion was great.
And great job from Prodigy there, playing around. The up B gonna do it. Yes.
Oh my God.
So that was phenomenal there. So GOHAN had the C4 on